Lisa Pinero, Secretary of Agricos Alumni Association. So Botanical Society of Goa, in partnership with Corporation City of Panjim, has been having a Konkan Fruit Fest since 2003. Now this is the 17th edition, which is being held in collaboration with the Agricos Alumni Association. So it was 3 days festival wherein we promote organic and local fruits of Goa, wild fruits and local fruits of Goa. Also provide a platform for the farmers, then those who prepare value-added products and small businesses to sell their produce and to promote whatever they do. So on the first day we had a fresh fruit entries, the display which you see exhibits at the back are fresh fruit entries for the competition. And then along with that we also had millet dish competition, since this year is observed as International Year of Millets. So we had millet and fruit as key ingredients, and then people had to get their dish cooked from home, and they to participate in the competition. Along with that we had food products like jams, jellies, pickles, wine, spirits. There was that competition. And there was honey competition also, so best honey got prizes. Along with that we have different stalls from nurserymen across Goa and from Maharashtra and Karnataka too. And we have food stalls, then different value-added products like chips, laddus, pickles and other stuff.
What was the idea of holding this festival?
So idea basically was started by Dr. Haman Karapurkar, along with CCP and other Botanical Society members. It was the main motive was to promote Konkan fruits. We are blessed with this unique kind of biodiversity in the Western Ghats, and there are different fruits which are unique and you cannot find it in some other states. So the main motive is to promote the fruits which grow in Konkan region, like kanna, mangoes, then zunna berries, sunna, tsara, bora, and jamun, and lot of the fruits. And now we see in this generation you cannot see these, get the trees easily, you cannot find these fruits. So Konkan Fruit Fest, when we have these exhibits, people see, like they can tell the children this is fruits which we used to have in the past, and now these fruits are still, you can see still see for the Konkan Fruit Festival. So the main motive was of promoting fruits of Goa.
Okay. How many stalls were there? How did you get them on?
So we have 7 stalls from departments and colleges. Director of Agriculture, then ICAR, Medicinal Plant Board have also participated, along with Goa College of Agriculture, Ramnatha Krishna Pai School of Agriculture and Gomantak Ayurveda Mahavidyalaya.
Okay, so what was the outcome?
We got very good response since it is in the garden, so people were very happy with the reviews. We got a positive response, like the organization was good, the fruitfall was also good.
So what's the message to people?
My message to people would be like plant more trees, teach all to children that there are not only fruits which they see on TV, but there are different kinds of wild fruits also in Goa which are have medicinal value, good nutritional content, taste really good, and you'll get it only in summer season. So my message would be like plant more trees, go organic, and continue going green.
Today the 17th edition of the Konkan Fruit Fest is coming to an end at Panjim. Started in 2003 in this very same garden. This festival has been held for 14 times in Panjim and 3 times in Margaon. Twice at the BPS Club and once at the Ravindra Bhavan in Margaon. This festival provides an opportunity for the people to interact with scientists, with agriculture officers, with producers, with processors, with other growers, and also provides an opportunity for the scientists to meet up with growers of different kinds of fruits in Goa. Selections have been done of cashew, of mango in Goa from the Konkan Fruit Fest. It also provides an opportunity for people to know who's manufacturing what kind of machines which can make the processing easier, to make drying easier maybe, or cutting of cashew nuts easier. All these things they get to interact, and it is in a festival mode. We also have fun competitions like eating watermelon or eating bananas, which young and old all enjoy. And surprisingly, there are people who can eat up to 2.25 kilos of watermelon or banana in just 3 minutes. You would not think it was possible, but it's actually a reality. We have fruit carving competitions for those who are more artistically inclined, flower arrangement competitions, and also cooking competitions for various products, whether it is souffles or puddings, or it is making jellies, jams, wines, vinegar, feni, anything that's related with the fruit, that is there. The people who are growing fruits, घराकडे दोन आंबे आसत, वो आदां आसत कोणा लागीं, वो आनी कसले झाड आसा जे कॉमन ना, फेरावन चिकू we talk about, or the star apple. We have various other fruits which are not common, चाफेरा, चुन्ना, कांटा, कणेरा, चारा. People have, some of them have not even heard these words. They have not seen the fruit and they have not eaten. Here they have an opportunity to see, to know what it is, and also to eat. Mangoes, mango shakes, other fruit shakes. Belfort, the bell fruit, eagle marmalade, many people don't know. Ice cream is there over here. Jackfruit ice creams. Surprisingly, we had this year, while celebrating the year of the millets, we said make a combination dish of fruit with millet. And we got a jackfruit ice cream made with sprouted ragi milk. There was no cow's milk in it. The ice cream was, or rather what we call now as a frozen dessert, made entirely without milk. It was a vegan treat. And these things are possible. And the person who made this particular ice cream is actually a photography artist. Is not a person into cooking, not into agriculture, not into home science. So different people have different talents and they can just experiment and do the things. The response has been very good, although very last moment we had to shift from the promenade along the river to this garden because the promenade is dug up and not yet completed. But we were able to accommodate all the stalls which are there. And this year the response has been very good with the table spaces. Many people who are small entrepreneurs, ल्हान घराकडे कोण प्रक्रिया करता, थोडे प्रोसेसिंग करता, पिकल or तेल or चिवडा आनी ते सगळे हांगासर आसा आनी बरो तेंचो कारोबार चल्ला आनी बरो तांकां फायदो जालो. So important thing is that the small entrepreneur is able to find a market, and many people have made visiting cards which are giving around so people can come to them again buy. The people have been coming in large numbers, especially Saturday evening, and today, Sunday being a holiday, full day, there are people coming, going out, lots of participation in the competition. Surprisingly, for a thing that was introduced only now, there were 29 entries for the millet plus fruit product, and there were 13 entries for honey. मोव करपाचे आनी मोवाचे मूस पोसपाचे एक आमी मातसो सपोर्ट करता. This is something that the Goa Chamber of Commerce and Industry also is doing, and now Agriculture Department is going to take it up in a big way. How to rear bees, beekeeping, to increase honey production in Goa, as well as to increase pollination of flowers so that you get more fruit. So we have introduced this as part of the fruit festival for the first time this year. Good response, good quality of honey. We get to know who's doing a good job, and maybe we can help more people to come into it. So response has been good, and this is a people's festival.
मेरा नाम मनीषा जवेरी है. आई एम फ्रॉम मिरामार कारंजालेम, पंजिम, गोवा. मैं एग्जीबिशन में आई, बहुत अच्छा लगा. वेरी क्लासिक एंड ऑल प्लांट्स आर, ऑल स्टॉल्स आर वेरी यूनिक एंड ऑल फूड्स आर वेरी वेरी टेस्टी. और सबसे ज़्यादा अच्छा लगा कि हमारा जो विलेज सिस्टम है उसको इंस्पायर किया है. इन पंजिम सिटी में विलेज जो क्राउड है, विलेज जो स्टॉल है, विलेज पीपल है, इनको इंस्पायर किया है. तो ये मेरे को बहुत अच्छा लगा एंड एक्सीलेंट.
Which stalls have you seen?
Almost all stalls are very classic, and all plants are something different plants and something variety, and very
What have you tasted?
lovely plants.
What have you
All
tasted?
plants are lovely, and price is very reasonable price.
What have you tasted now here?
अच्छा, I taste some Goan bhel, very tasty, that lady, and I take ice cream, very nice jackfruit ice cream, very tasty.
Do you have a garden home?
Yeah, my first hobby is gardening. I live in 4th floor. I live मैं मिनेजिस हेवन 4th फ्लोर में रहती हूँ, और मेरे 250 to 300 पॉट्स है ऑन 4th फ्लोर. I have mango plants, I have ginger plants, I have tomato plants, all vegetable plants, lime plants, and all ornamental plants like aglaonema, syngonium, and very rare plant, variegated plants, something variegated monstera, Monstera dubia, and हुकरी प्लांट, जो हमारे अभी का जो रिसर्च, जो नासा का रिसर्च कहता है कि आप अपने घर में सिंगोनियम, एग्लोनिमा और सिंगोनियम एग्लोनिमा और समथिंग ये तुलसी प्लांट, बेसिल प्लांट वो कंपलसरी है। और जो कैलेडियम प्लांट्स है इधर के स्टॉल में मैंने देखे, बहुत ब्यूटीफुल नाइस कलर एंड अट्रैक्टिव कलर। एंड जो कैलेडियम प्लांट्स, अमेरिका का रिसर्च, जो अमेरिका के साइंटिस्ट ने प्रूव किया है कि हम मॉर्निंग में सुबह उठ के जब हम एग्लोनिमा, कैलेडियम, सिंगोनियम जो प्लांट्स है उसके कलर्स को हम जब देखते हैं तो हमारी जो आई मीन्स आइज़ के लिए बहुत अच्छा है।
So you're happy with it?
हाँ, yeah, very excellent exhibition and excellent stalls and all are very nice.
Okay, hello everyone. I'm from Rasraj Goa Farms in Mollem. आणि आम्ही कोंकण फ्रूट फेस्ट लास्ट 3 years जाली पार्टिसिपेट करता. We have won lots of prizes also for our farm fruits, and we also get our organic plant nursery and also organic farm produce. We have turmeric, garam masala, then different plant manures. We have special manure for coconut, then this mango manure, then mummy compost and other manures, organic manures for our plants. And also we give consultancy for organic pest and disease management. So this year also we had lots of crowd for the sale was very good, and we had a good response from the people. And being organically grown, people liked our plants very much, and we always have good responses coming up every year.
What was the display here at your stall?
Our stall was basically all farm fruits. Then we have nursery. So in nursery we have specially focused on local grafts. So all the local fruits of Goa were brought in the grafted form. So we made them available for the people, especially the Goan mankurad, which is getting extinct. So we have focused on Goan mankurad, which are from almost 150 years from Portuguese time. The older generation they had grown. So we had grafted almost 5,000 mankurad, and we have bought them for sale. Then we had special suparis, like Sirsi variety of supari for sale. We had jamuns, we had custard apple, lemons, pomelos, which we also got prizes, and we try to propagate the same plant so that people can avail them. And we had a very good response, and every year people come and tell us about our plants, that they are very good and they're surviving well. Yes.
Some seeds also?
Yeah, we also give vegetable seeds, heirloom vegetable seeds, and our farm fruits.
So overall, how was it?
Overall, the exhibition was very good. People response was very good, because now people are trying to buy new plants and stuff, so that they can start with their gardening and they can grow their own fruits. So Konkan Fruit Fest also creates a platform wherein people get interested in growing their own fruit and also buying the organic products. So we had a very good response this year.
How can people contact you if they want any plants or seeds?
Yeah, we have a Facebook and Instagram page also, that is Rasraj Goa Farms. So you can contact us on Facebook or on Instagram, or you can directly come to our farm in Mollem, or we have a shop in Pilar. Yes. ऑर्नामेंटल प्लांट्स आनी थोडी स्पायस प्लांट्स हाडलेली. रिस्पॉन्स बरो आशिल्लो आनी प्लस भुरग्यांनी आमचो स्टार फ्रूट ज्यूस, लायम ज्यूस केल्लेलो तेका बी रिस्पॉन्स बरो गावलो. ओवरऑल फूल ऑर्नामेंटल इंडोर आउटडोर प्लांट्स आशिल्ले, पॉटिंग मिक्सचर आशिल्ले, सारे तयार केल्लेले आमी ऑर्गेनीक जिवामृत आनी थोड्यो सॅपलिंग्स आशिल्ल्यो आमचे कडेन स्पायसाच्यो.
So this platform was good for.
येस, इट वॉज व्हेरी गुड फॉर आवर एग्रीकल्चर पीपल आनी एक आमकां तितून एक सपोर्टू गावता फुडें सरपा खातीर. सो आमी यंगस्टरांक एक बरो चान्स आसा हो फ्रूट फेस्टिवल म्हणटा.
What actually basically happens at your college?
थंय आमी एक्चुली आमचो पयलीं डिप्लोमा आनी एडवान्स डिप्लोमा एग्रीकल्चर कोर्स आसा आफ्टर 12th. थंय आमी सगळे ऑर्गेनीक मागीर प्लस फार्म मशिनरी सगळे टायपचे कोर्सीस आसा आमचे कडेन ते शिकयता. आनी तेज्या भायर नर्सरी मॅनेजमेंट आसा. सो तेज्या अंडर आमी हो स्टॉल घातलेलो सगळे इंडोर आउटडोर प्लांट्स घेवन. आतां आमी पयल्याच आसतलें की आंब्यांनी मूस वयता, किडे म्हणून पडटा. सो तेजे खातीर आमी एक सोल्युशन काडलां जे आत्मा अंडर आमकां ट्रेनिंग दिली आमच्या भुरग्यांक, जो लो फेरोमोन ट्रॅप फ्रूट फ्लाया खातीर केला. सो हितून जे आंब्यांक जे मूस पडटा ते हेजे कॅमिकलाच्या एट्रॅक्शनाक भितर पडटा आनी हे ट्रॅप आमच्या स्कुलाच्या भुरग्यांनी केल्ले आसा फर्स्ट इयर एंड सेकेंड इयर. हे सामके लो कॉस्ट फेरोमोन ट्रॅप्स आनी इजिली फार्मर अफोर्ड करपाक शकता.
कितें एक्चुअली आसा?
हितून न्हू 2-3 तरेची कॅमिकलां आसा. एक कॅमिकल आहा जितून एट्रॅक्ट करता आनी एक कॅमिकल आहा जे इन्सेक्टिसायड जितून मारता. हितून युजली कितें जाता, जेन्ना आंबो पिकपाक येता तेन्ना मूस आसता बारीक, ते तेतून भितर पोरां घालता आनी तेज्या खातीर आमचे मोस्ट ऑफ द आंबे पाड जाता. सो तेज्या खातीर हे पयलींच जर आमी एज अ प्रिकॉशनरी मेजर ट्रॅप लायत जाल्यार ती हितून पडटा. हे तुमी पळोवंक शकता हितून पडल्या. इवन हांगा सुद्दां आमी डिस्प्लेक धरला तितून मूस पडल्या थोडे.
सो हे खंय मेळटा आतां?
हे आमच्या कॉलेजीन गावता. सावयवेरें आमची कॉलेज आसा, थंय तुमकां गावता. आमकां कॉन्टॅक्ट केल्या पुरो आमी तुमकां सगळी डिटेल्स कशे यूज करपाचे प्रिकॉशन सगळे सांगता.
एका झाडाक कितली लावची पडटा?
आतां तुमचे एक 4-5 आंबे आसा जाल्यार तेका हो एक ट्रॅप ओके आहा. 4-5 हांकां फक्त आंब्याच्या हायटी वयल्यान एक मिटराचेर हो ट्रॅप फक्त तुमी बांदून दवरपाचो. मागीर ते ऑटोमॅटीक हेचो जो स्मेल आहा तितून ते एट्रॅक्ट जाता.
हांव अनूप पैंगीणकर, हांव काणकोणचो. म्हाज्या कावंटराचें नांव ग्रीन फिंगर्स नर्सरी गोवा आनी आमी 2 कावंटर आसा. एक कलंगूट आसा आनी एक म्हापसा आमचो कावंटर आसा बोडगेश्वर टेंपलाच्या ऑपोजीट. आनी आमी अशे वेगवेगळ्या एक्झिबिशनांनी पार्टिसिपेट करता ज्या जाग्यार आमी फक्त स्पेसिफीक फ्रूट प्लांट्स आनी जी कमर्शियल वरायटीज आसा फ्लावरींग प्लांटां भितर तेज्यो वरायटीज 150 रुपीज तेज्यो वरायटीज आमी दवरता आमच्या कावंटरार कस्टमरा खातीर. तेज्याच वांगडा अशे कॅक्टस, सक्युलंट्स, थोडे कुंड्यो, मॉस्टीक हे सगळे वरायटीज आमी दवरता. थोडे मँगो हार्वेस्टर बीन तोय प्रॉडक्ट्स दवरता. आतां नवीन एक येयला मॅग्नेटीक पॉट्स जे तुमी इंडोर तुमच्या फ्रिजाक बी स्टिच करून तेजेर तुमी प्लांट्स डिस्प्ले करूंक शकता.
कशें आसले 3 दीस तुमचे?
हे 3 दीस बेस्ट आसलेले. खुबशा आमच्या ओल्ड कस्टमरां कडेन आमकां इंटरॅक्ट जावपाक मेळ्ळें. नवीन कस्टमर अप्रोच जाले. फुटफॉल वॉज व्हेरी गूड आनी सेल वायज इट इज ओके. वी नेवर कॉन्सन्ट्रेटेड ऑन आवर सेल बट एडवर्टायज बऱ्या पैकी जाता. सो खुबशे लोक कार्ड्स घेवन गेला. खुबशे लोक सांगून गेला की पावस लागीं पावलो की तुमकां कॉन्टॅक्ट करता आनी मटेरियल परचेज करता. आमी त्याच वांगडा तांकां कन्सल्टन्सी दिवपाक ट्राय करतात. तेंचे वेगवेगळे प्रॉब्लम्स जे आसात रिलेटेड टू ग्रोईंग फ्रूट प्लांट्स ते सॉल्व करपाचे ट्राय करतात. सॉरी, स्टॉलार आमच्या चड अशे फ्रूट प्लांट्स तुमकां पळोवंक गावतले. आमचे कडेन डिफरंट फ्रूट प्लांट्स आसा. सांगपाचें जाल्यार ही हांगा तुमकां हांव दाखोवंक शकता की एक धव्या जांबळांची वरायटी आसा. जांबळां मोस्टली लोकांनी पर्पल कलरान पळयलेलीं आसतलीं, ब्लॅक कलरान पळयलेलीं आसता. ही धवी जांबळां आसा. तशीच ही एक बारंबा म्हणून एक वरायटी आसा जी की कोकम फॅमिलीतली प्लांट आहा आणि डायरेक्ट ओपन करून येल्लो जाल्या उपरांत डायरेक्ट ओपन करून ती तुमी खावपाची आसा. सो अश्यो बऱ्योचश्यो आमी एक्झॉटीक फ्रूट वरायटीज दवरता. हांगा तुमी फाटल्यान पळोवंक शकता की एक पणसाची वरायटी आसा. ही एक पणसाची वरायटी आसा. हे जवळ जवळ 2.5 वर्साचें झाड आसा, ग्राफ्टेड प्लांट आहा आनी ताका तुमी हांगा सकयल फ्रूट डेवलप जातानाय पळोवंक शकता. सो ही भितरसून रेड गरे आसलेली काप्या पणसाची वरायटी आसा. तसो भितर एक पणस तुमी पळोवंक शकता थंय. तो रुद्राक्षी वरायटीचो म्हणून एक पणस आसा, कापोस पणस आसा, पण तेचे फुटबॉलाच्या आकाराचे गोल फ्रूट जाता आनी 4-5 फ्रूट वांगडा क्लस्टरान येता. तेजे गरे पिंक कलरान आसता. अश्यो थोड्योश्यो एक्झॉटीक कितें तरी वरायटीज आमी दवरपाक ट्राय करता, ज्यो की गोवन फार्मरांक एक नवीन कितें तरी इंट्रोड्यूस जातले आनी ज्यो ऑलरेडी आमच्या फार्मार आनी आमच्या गोवन क्लायमेटाक सूट जावन हॅबिच्युएट जावन बरे रिजल्ट दितात, त्योच वरायटीज आमी कस्टमरा फुडें हाडपाचो प्रयत्न करता.
हांव एग्रीकल्चर डिपार्टमेंटान काम करता, प्रशांत कुट्टीकर, फील्ड असिस्टंट. ह्या एक्झिबिशनाचें म्हणल्यार बरो प्रतिसाद बरो गावला सगळ्यांक. म्हणजे झाडां व्हरपाक आमचे प्लांटींग मटेरियल आसा, बरें झाडां घेतले सगळ्यांनी. म्हणल्यार मँगोज मानकुरादाक चड वयता, डिमांड आसा. म्हणजे सगळ्यांक मानकुरादूच जाला, पूण दुसरे वरायटी बरे गेल्या मानकुरादाची वरायटी. तशेंच फ्रूट आमचे बरे सेल जाला सगळे. फ्रुटा डिस्प्ले केल्लो, डिस्प्ले सगळो. आनी तशें आतां लोकांचो प्रतिसाद बरो आसा, फार्मर्साक सगळो एट्रॅक्ट जाता आनी न्यू कितें विचारता एग्रीकल्चर कितें फॅसिलिटीज आसा त्यो आमच्या तोकार कृषी भवनान हे स्किमीचे हें गावता, जाय ते स्किमी.
तुमच्या स्टॉलान बेसिकली कितें आसलें?
आमच्या स्टॉलान बेसिकली प्रोडक्ट आयिल्ले, फ्रुट्स प्रोडक्ट. म्हणजे आतां गोंयचे फ्रुट्स कितें आसा तशें मँगो फ्रूट, आमचे फार्माचे फ्रूट आयिल्ले फार्माचे फ्रुट्स म्हणल्यार मँगो, हिलारियो, मानकुराद, मसुराद, मागीर तरेतरेची वरायटी आशिल्ल्यो. प्लस केळी आशिल्ली, केळ्याची सालदाटी, मंडोळी, तशें आनी 2-3 भाजयेची केळी तर आयली. मागीर तिसरें म्हणल्यार आमचें हें आशिल्लें वॅल्यू एडिशन प्रोडक्ट, त्यो काजूची फेणी, मागीर जॅकफ्रूट फेणी, मँगो फेणी, मँगोचे हे आसता पळय आल्कोहॉल म्हणटा ती तसली केल्ली. मागीर तशें आनी सगळे विविध तरेचे फ्रुट्स.
रिस्पॉन्स कसो जाल्लो?
बरो रिस्पॉन्स बरो आसा. कस्टमर विचारताले वयल्यान आमचे हेजे कृषी स्किमी कशे गावतात ते सगळे. आयज आमचे डायरेक्टर ऑफ एग्रीकल्चरान जो आसा थंय गावतले. आमचे 12 झोन आसा, 4 फार्मां आसा. तशें 2 आमचे आत्मा नॉर्थ आनी आत्मा सावथ म्हण आसा. तेंचे कडेन वेबसायटीचेर तुवें गावतले, एग्रीकल्चर वेबसायटीचेर वचत जाल्यार.
My name is Stanley Fernandez, and we are from Goicho Shatkar. Right now what you're seeing over here on the table is gawanti rice, ukde rice, आणि ते इंटरनॅशनली वॅक्यूम पॅक केल्ले आसा आमी ते. सो ते बोरोड जे जाता पळय त्या बोरोडाचो प्रॉब्लम एनकावंटर करपाक हे वॅक्यूम पॅक केल्ले आसा आनी एक्सपोर्ट क्वॉलिटी आसा ते. तो ताजो शेल्फ लायफ देखून 1 year आसा ताजो शेल्फ लायफ. तर हे पारा बॉयल्ड रायस एक केल्ले आसा आनी एक आमी ओसाणे धरलेले आसा. आतां हो जो टेबलार पळय तुमी जे पळयता ते सगळे एका प्रोजेक्टाचे उत्पन्न ते. एक शिशीण एक प्रोजेक्ट जाल्लो जे आमी अरावंड 3 lakh square meteraचे फेलो लँड्स रोयिल्ले. ते फेलो लँड्साचे जे प्रोड्यूस पळय आयला ते प्रोड्यूस आमी वॅक्यूम पॅक करून ते आमी लोकलाक मेळपाक जाय म्हणून ते आमी एक्झिबिशनान ते आमी डिस्प्ले केल्ले आसा.
कशें जालें 3 दीस तुमी
सुपर्ब. 3 दीस बरे एक्सपिरियन्स जाले. खूब लोकांचे आमकां सपोर्टूय मेळ्ळे आनी तांचे इवन मोटिवेशनूय मेळ्ळें. खूब लोकांनी अशें सांगलें की हे जे तुमी करता पळय तें बरें आनी ते करीत रावपाक जाय तुमी म्हणून अशें. कित्याक फेलो लँड्स रोयता आनी ते फेलो लँड्स रोयिल्ले प्रोड्यूस लोकां कडेन पावोवपाक लागून तुमी जे करतात इट इज अ गुड थिंग. सो वी आर व्हेरी हॅपी विथ दिस 3 days जर्नी दॅट इज हॅपन्ड ओवर हियर.
People want, how do they contact you?
We have our numbers given to everyone. Also there are stickers on this. So the stickers, it has our contact, it has our web page, it has our email address, so they can contact us to that. And basically we are into cultivation of paddy fields. We are not into selling of rice, we are into cultivation of paddy fields, and our organization, our group is called Goan Shetkar. So even if you go to Google and type in Goan Shetkar, you will get to know about us in details, what we do and how do we go about it.
Basically, how do we pack these things?
See, there is a vacuum machine that we have imported from abroad. So and vacuum packed is the first thing that has happened in Goa. None of Goa boiled rice has been packed in a vacuum pack before. So we have our machinery which is there. So through that machinery we do our vacuum packing. Yeah.
So what is the message to people of Goa?
See, the message to people of Goa is that you should never keep your fields fallow. Even if you, for any reason, if you all even cannot grow it, the best thing is that to give it to someone who will grow it for you. And do not be in a fear that you will lose your fields. It is a crime, I would say, on their part, whoever has a land and are not utilizing the land in a proper way. So my message to all Goans is please do not keep your fields fallow. You have to grow it. If you cannot grow it, you give it to someone who would grow it. And now things have become much more easier because you have machines doing the work. Previously you had camera ashtali. But that camera has been taken care by machinery. So you have to take utter advantage of this and make sure that the fields are grown. That is what is will my message.
What's your stall?
I'm Dr. Shilpa. I'm from Dhyana Wellness Center. Here's a stall. So we are a wellness center. We promote Ayurveda, naturopathy, acupuncture, acupressure. We have daily yoga. Apart from that, we also have a health cafe where, as you can see, we promote millet thalis. And here we are just trying to promote some millets. As you can see, we have kodo, banyan and foxtail millets. We also have jamun karela tea, basically a Ayurvedic decoction which is very good for diabetes. We also have basil moringa which is for weight loss. We are also trying to promote coconut wood pressed oil. This is 1 liter. And a few of our other products.
How was the response?
The response was very good. We got a lot of people who have, come to our center through these stalls. So it was lovely. 3 days were very good.
Okay. Basically, like what actually you promote, you said?
So we are a wellness center. We have Ayurveda, naturopathy, yoga, and so in short, a holistic wellness.
Remove the lock and remove the car. Kind attention, owner of the car, please Board the parking lot and remove your
My name is Venu and I'm from Mangalore. We are from Navneet Farm Nursery. We are a tropical fruit and plantation nursery, a farmer nursery. So what we do is we grow everything that grows in the tropics. That's the coastal and the western Ghats of West Coast India. So we have around 700 plus varieties of fruits, all spices, all varieties of spices and agroforestry plants and plantation crops. Varieties, quality plants and assured varieties is what we look for and work on. So from last couple of years we have had farmers visiting us in Mangalore. So they only suggested us, why don't you come to Konkan Fruit Fest, where you can connect to more people who are interested in all this growing fruits and all that. So we are looking at people who are interested in growing fruit forests and also commercial plantations of these varieties. So we have been coming from a couple of years and we are very happy. Since we are coming from last 2-3 years, we've been getting good response, good support from Goans. We are very happy to connect and introduce them a lot of exotic fruits like rambutan, mangosteen, durians, exotic jackfruit varieties and avocados that can grow in the coastal region, a lot of cherries and plums and also water apples and custard apples, abiyu and achacha and so many other exotic fruits, spice crops that can be grown here. And this is the third and final day, so we have had an excellent experience interacting with people in Panjim, all the Goan farmers and gardeners. It was, I should congratulate the organizers for putting up such a good show and very neatly organized, good facilities, including timely watering our plants and taking care and everything. Even the security part is taken care. So it is a fantastic experience and we are more than happy to come here again. Thank you.
माझे नाव फ्रांसिस्का आम्ही साल्वादोर द मून क्लोव्स लिव्स प्लांट घेतला आणि रोजीस आणि हे फ्लावर प्लांट
कशें कळ्ळें एक्झिबिशनाचें कशें कळ्ळें तुमकां आयज एक्झिबिशन आसा
यूट्यूबाचेर आयिल्लें
युट्यूबार आयिल्लें ओके आनी कशें आसलें वातावरण
हांगा सगळें वातावरण सगळें बरें आसा
खूब वरायटी बीन आसली
या वरायटी बेस्ट वरायटी
हेंच कित्याक घेतलें खास
बरें दिसता म्हणून घेतलें तें आमी
तुमच्या घरा गार्डन आसा
होय
People this monsoon, I'm sure, are going to plant a lot of fruit plants which they have purchased now, which they are going to keep for a month, protected from the heat and the very scorching sunlight these days. And Goa is going to be greener. But the biggest thing of this particular edition of the festival is that this is totally managed by young men and women all below the age of 30. No adults doing the work over here. Whether it's Lisa Piero or Stella Pires or it's Aston Dias or Jovita Siqueira, all these people are below 30 years of age and they have managed this completely on their own, from planning to execution to finding the vendors to placing orders, settling the bills, running after electricians and getting the permissions from the government offices. All work has been done by them, and with that we know for sure that the next generation has taken charge.